value best the private sector, the government, and how we can do it in a manner which is digital privacy compliant. The second is, what are the changes in the natural resources that are happening, the depletion of natural resources. We were talking of sustainability. So that concept is entering into the GDP calculation itself. And the third, which again what I think the chairman PMEAC referred to, was on the disparities, is on well-being, how well we are able to capture well-being of the citizens. So these are three concepts which will enter GDP, and I'm sure this will also help to ensure that our Viksit Bharat and Swarna Andhra are so much more dispersed and widespread. Thank you.
Thank you, Saurabhji. May I now request Dr. Raju to share his views with us. As he had shared in his presentation earlier, that they kind of had this full life cycle of data analysis, policy, action, and the feedback implemented at the UP. And the other thing that struck me was the disparity that he showed between, at the district level, between the highest growing district and the smallest growing district. I'm sure there are some learnings now that Honorable Chief Minister is also here, sir. Would you like to share your thoughts on that? Thank you so much.
Honorable Chief Minister, senior officers and other participants, and the distinguished panel members. I know I have 3 minutes, but I take 10 seconds each, 3 small stories. Story 1. Most of you are wearing a shoes or a chappals which is not fitting in because you borrowed ready-made. This is a global story. It never suits you. Human beings are different. We have a huge genetic variation, but we are all forced to fit in. Okay, I'll able to do this. Story here, because we don't have genetic data for a repairing of, designing of shoes repairs. We need to realize we can't do anything about it. Number 2, international institute called ECRISAT tried arahar dal, tuvar dal. They tried for 4 years. They went for a field experiment, very successfully in yield improvement, and they went to try it in the local villages in Telangana. They didn't like. Now what do? 6 years of efforts. You know why? It didn't taste well. And the taste has no parameter in your research. Data never focused on this. Number 3. You open your mobile, Android mobile app, what does it come? You get all over the world apps, but I don't get my village map, I don't get my district map, I don't get my mandal map. It should be up here, the minute I open this, I don't want 30, 40 apps, I want my village map, I want my mandal map. So then you should be icons, drinking water, all the services, immediately I can go. If I want to go to the drinking water as a service, I need to go by 5, 6, 7 levels. Do we understand this? Why women, local people don't use it? Because it's not easy. It's not designed for that. So data collection, data using, 2 different things. We never think about this because they're all designed for a global, not for local. Can we do something about it? Think it over. I'll come back to yourself, moderators' questions. Data has 3 dimensions. We need to understand this first. 1, area specific. Village level, gram panchayat level, mandal level, taluk level, district level, state level. Everything for a geographical area is available. Then we see the variations. Who does what, how much allocations, all geographical wise. Number 2. It is a second set, is a user specific. For example, milk users, vegetable producers, finance, credit companies, SHGs, classic example. Then FPOs. There's similarly many other. MSMEs industries. Third, the social community groups, various social communities. Now, one above other, it's very difficult to match. If I want to know in my district what is available, area specific, user specific, then community specific, it's not available. I need to go through 6, 7 levels of layers of information. Go back to the statistics office, go back to the other ones. Why can't we impose this layers of information visually specific? I think that's one possibility. I'll come back to the second question. Let us take 28 districts of Andhra Pradesh. If I arrange them district GDP size, which one comes last? We don't know unless we see the statistics. It's not, unfortunately, same. Take same example of all the MLAs. If I arrange all the MLAs, what is a per MLA constituency per capita income? Not available. Same true with the MPs. My dream is put all the 763 districts. If all them can come, then we know where is this bottom districts. And where are the bottom 545 MPs? Where are they? Well, every MPs, every MLAs in this country, same set of facilities, but why are they rare? How do we enable them? Is it a state responsibility? Is it the country's responsibility? Is the data not available? We don't have a scene. Please visualize. We don't have this scenario where we can see all the MPs are mapped and who are the bottom line MPs. And where all the MLAs mapped, where is the bottom MLAs? Why are they there? It may be good to see, for example, Bangalore has 28 MLAs. Is all MLAs are same per capita income in their constituency? We don't know. Same as Delhi, same as Hyderabad. So how do we enable to ask the right questions? If an MLA comes or MP comes to the CM or a PM, how do we know what they have done? We don't have that information. Is it hidden or we are not built? Some of these things, that would be really useful. Thank you, time.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Nageshwaran, if I may just invite you to share your views, please. Since you're the Chief Economic Advisor, I request you to bring a wrap around the various points that were made. Thank you so much.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, fellow panelists, officials of the Andhra government, ladies and gentlemen. The session's theme is about data, statistics, and India's growth agenda. And if there is one Chief Minister over the last 3 decades at multiple points in time has left his imprint on the vision and execution for not only India to become a developed nation, but for his state to become the frontline state in that journey, it is our Honorable Chief Minister, Chandrababu Naidu, sir. Therefore, it is an extraordinary privilege and opportunity, sir, to be able to share my thoughts with you on this occasion. Sir, we are a data-rich society, but we still remain information poor. And therefore, this economic intelligence 2-day workshop comes at a very opportune moment because the Ministry of Statistics has done a lot of reforms over the last 2 years under Dr. Garg. And therefore, it is an opportune time to implement them in states as well. So this is a good time to dovetail what is happening at the national level. And therefore, this 2-day workshop is an important milestone in the journey. Some important pointers we need to keep in mind as we do this exercise at the state level also. First thing is to realize that one template will not fit all states. Depending on the state's endowment in agriculture or industry or services or at the district level, the kind of data that we collect and the kind of information systems we put in place will have to match with the district's endowments and the strengths rather than having one template that suits all states and all districts. And secondly, states have to focus, and this is true for national level data also, we have to prioritize timeliness over precision in terms of data availability. Because a precise number delivered too late will not be useful for public policy. We should look beyond the data, we should look beyond GDP to the economic activity that the data throws up. And post-lunch, the conversation between the Secretary Industries of the Andhra government and the former Chief Statistician of India is something that all states must actually get the recording and listen to. Because what Mr. TCA Anant shared in that speech provides an important template not only for Andhra's goals and aspirations but for every other state to marry granular data, external data with the GST data which states own. So therefore, it is up to the states to demand that the GST Council make available the data that will enable them to plan at the district level the kind of economic vision that the Honorable Chief Minister has for the state. And then, data should be released in a form and manner that all people can use them. They should be machine readable and they should be interoperable. One citizen, one definition is important. This morning we had a waiting for Darshan at Tirumala. The Secretary of Statistics, Dr. Garg, said the definition of a Pakka housing has at least 4 to 5 definitions within the union government, different ministries itself. So that needs to change. So when we come to statistics, it should be one country, one citizen, one definition. I will conclude with 4 important caveats, not only for this state, but for the other states and the union government to keep in mind, because this is one thing that the state has done so well, Andhra Pradesh, and we saw evidence of it in the last half a day so far, decomposing the headline ambition into granular targets. And we saw plenty of evidence of it. So it is not just one headline number, it is broken down all the way down to the tehsil or to districts, to different sectors, and so on and so forth. But therefore the next step is we need to focus on measuring outcomes and not just output. Just to give one example, a kilometer of road laid is an output. The reduction in logistics cost and the farm gate to port time is the outcome. Therefore, department should be measured on the outcome and not on the output. And then, closing the loop, data should trigger action and it should reach a desk which has the authority to act. And then aligning incentives. The data and outcome metrics should be linked to department performance. And the last thing is, whenever we create targets, they create incentives to manage the target itself and not the outcome. So therefore, we have to be able to create metrics that are hard to gain. In closing, I would say, we do not lack the ambition, we do not lack the data, but we have often lacked the disciplined plumbing that turns a number into a decision. And this workshop is going to go a long way in making sure that the plumbing of Andhra Pradesh's vision is so strongly and securely laid that I expect in keeping with its letter A, which places it at the front of the list of 28 states, will also make Andhra Pradesh the frontline state in India's aspirational journey. Thank you very much.
Conscious of the time, because we're all waiting to hear from the Honorable Chief Minister, just giving 5 minutes for any questions that we may have from the audiences. While the mic is being distributed, may I just request the panelists to just one last one, just to conclude. If we were to just have one recommendation coming out of these discussions, right, and goes to the first line of this briefing paper, which is data as a national infrastructure asset. Because once we kind of define it, a lot of things that we spoke about here would get covered. Anybody wants to make an attempt as to what it could mean to us? Dr. Garg?
So, I mean, if there was only one recommendation or one thing which I would want each department in the government of Andhra Pradesh to just inventorize or even just make a list of what data they have I think that itself will throw up so much more insights and the ability to generate more actionable interpretations by just ensuring that the data that they have a clear action plan to make it accessible for others to use it.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Can I add one?
Yes, please.
Okay. To keep AP on the front line in the country, build database from Gram Panchayat level to the state level. Yes, and answerable and public domain transparency.
Yeah. Dr. Dev?
One thing, in the morning I mentioned, I liked compared to other states, first I should compliment the Honorable Chief Minister for, and the officials for organizing this important program. Constitution-wise vision action plan is very important thing, which I think I have not seen any other state doing it. I think we should popularize this in other states also, because there you are involving not only the government officials, but also political people, MPs, MLAs, and I would also urge to involve private sector, industry and others, because private employment and GDP, they contribute also more. And of course, ordinary citizens. So this, I think I like, this is the one thing I like. Sure. Thank you.
My way of looking at it would be in alignment with the P4 vision. The citizen is where the data originates first, and it ends with the citizen because actions end with the citizen. So the state should only be a custodian of data and not the owner of the data. The citizen should be the owner of the data in the spirit of P4. And Andhra can be the first state to generate a model which the rest of the country can imitate.
Thank you.
Two things. Andhra Pradesh has the coastline to basically create AI insulated service sector and allied agricultural activities. So when it comes to AI insulated economy, Andhra Pradesh can take the lead. And for that, Andhra Pradesh should mine, milk, extract information from the GST data. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my panelists. I hand it back to you, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sri Suresh Goyal, sir, and our esteemed panelists for a rich, engaging and thought-provoking discussion on the role of data, statistics and governance in India's growth journey. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. May I now invite Sri Piyush Kumar, sir, IAS, Principal Secretary, Finance and Planning, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to present a brief summary of the key deliberations and takeaways from the today's discussion.
Honorable Chief Minister, sir, eminent panelists of the session, distinguished guests and academicians, my fellow officers, senior officers and fellow officers from Government of Andhra Pradesh, all the distinguished guests. It is indeed a very, a great privilege and a pleasure for me to invite the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, for this session of interaction with all the experts. Sir, this 2 days conference is a outcome of your visionary outlook, sir. Under your visionary leadership, last 2 years, planning department, we have taken leaps and bounds in terms of the Swarna Andhra journey that we have started in not only the vision planning exercise, the action implementation exercise, but also in terms of the capacity building and in terms of the discussion around. It's a unique experiment which has never been done in any state the way we have gone about in last 2 years, sir. The fact that the galaxy of experts that have gathered today bears testimony to your vision and your engagement in the economic field and economic sector, the way it has come up. Almost everybody responded to our call, and we have had yesterday evening onwards a great gathering that has been coming to this the auspicious temple city with darshan and with this conference. So once again I thank all of you, all the experts and panels who have come here, all the Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh secretaries and the HODs who are here. So guided by your visionary outlook, we had started this journey in 24 June when we had undertaken this vision action plan. So Swarna Andhra Vision at 2047 was something along with Padi Sutralu which was shared by us under the visionary your leadership, sir. So it is best, I think the audience will also will like to listen from you about that, how we had partnered with Niti Aayog, we had taken up that journey, sir. Further to that, December 24, when we had prepared the vision plan, the next question was how do we implement it, and that is where the unique experiment about district vision units and the constituency vision units, which the honorable panel members also talked about, and Mahendra sir also mentioned, a unique experiment that we did. Each constituency wise, not only we have engaged the officials there, but academicians also and the public representatives at that level. Along with that, we also worked upon the KPIs, the key performing indicators. These are comprehensive universe of data set that is being generated. Almost 650 KPIs that we are capturing, automated system from the bottom up at the mandal level, at the district level, aggregated again in the constituency level. So it gives a roadmap of what is the constituency and district performance. So the collector's review, and that is happening through that intervention. We started sometime in last year, May, we had completed this. This includes about 200 economic parameters, around 150 SDGs, the social parameters, as well as the governance parameters. Now having come to that, sir, in this journey, sir, we partnered with our knowledge partners, the KPMG and National Council of Applied Economic Research NACER team had come in and we had taken up. We have now gone around the field and looked at how this is coming up. But we felt that there is a need for capacity. Again, Honorable CM Sir nudged us and encouraged us to look at the capacity, because much of these concepts at the field level, village is the level at which it happens, and the field level officials have to be fully understanding the concept. So given that requirement, we partnered with Pehle India Foundation, who has done some work in UP also, and also Gujarat and other models. We looked at UP model also. Along with Secretary Mosby, we also discussed about the unincorporated sector survey that has to be taken up. Similarly, we also discussed with the experts from NACER side, how the data, real-time data that is being captured, how we can be using that for our now casting and a real-time review of the thing. So we have a AI task force with our internal, nearly about 20 departments which are taking up. So weather data generated in terms of electricity consumption in commercial production. Similarly, data sets on GST is a valuable data set about what are the different parameters, because a lot of things are captured there. But the problem is that we have to have a theoretical framework. The AI or the intelligence system can be as intelligent as we want to make it. The underlying themes have to be correct. Whether it is a consumption data, whether it is a production data, that we need to put it in contextually. And therefore this 2 days workshop became important, sir. As part of this engagement, sir, this is not only 2 days workshop is one component of this capacity building. We are also taking up a 90-day program where almost 30 experts we have engaged along with Pehle India team, which are going to districts. So they are in 5 zones, 5 districts that they have already covered. Each district, member of 5 experts. These are research associates and PhDs. They are going there, spending 1 week time to understand the district profile, the constituency profile. As part of that engagement, we have also requested them. So while we are capturing these hundreds of voluminous data, let us zero in. In fact, today morning session also, it was discussed that 4 or 5 indicators which will vary across the district. But what are those 4 or 5 indicators which contribute to 80% of, let's say, gross value addition? Similarly, we discussed with Mosby, already district level, district domestic products. Mosby has now given a framework where so far GDP was being devolved into GSDP. We are already doing as a district domestic product, and in fact, under the visionary guidance of our Chief Minister, we have gone to mandal level domestic product and constituency domestic product. So we really like experts or MOSPI and NISA to look at it. How do these combine into the mandal level, that aggregation of that domestic product in GVA, how we do. So these are the points that are being discussed today and tomorrow. Tomorrow again we have 17 subsectors in our state from the three primary industrial and service sectors. So those sessions will also be happening, sir. Today morning these sessions engaged interaction on various themes, big data analytics, how it is to be taken up. Similarly, the UP experiment. We also had our collector Bapatla, who has in the GSDP, the Bapatla district, though it is middle ranking, but it has jumped 8 points from 13th rank to 8th rank. So what are these strategies? So the collector could really present how the, based on the collector's reviews, the per capita GDP, where is the ranking and what are the factors contributing to GVA and where, what should be the development strategy. He could elucidate that. The speakers were also very happy with the, mesmerized with the kind of presentation, sir. So we hope as part of these 2 days exercise that we develop our theoretical framework and we prepare our field level officers into understanding this. So as part of this exercise, almost 2,000 master trainers and 6,000 mandal level officials will be training and will be monitoring. Also the content of online training will be developing based on the real-time fields, sir, which will be available for a 6 months or 8 months review. So capacity building is integral part of that, sir. With your permission, sir, I will just 5 minutes what is the district training that is happening will show, sir, and then we will request Honorable CM to give his views. Thank you, sir.
On the lines of and under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Andhra Pradesh has embarked on a transformative journey, Swarnandhra at 2047. Pathway for growth. Localized vision plans translate state goals into actionable outcomes, guided by the Padisutralu, ensuring inclusive, sustainable and future-ready development across every region. Swarnandhra conceptualizes action planning and implementation at all levels, state, district, constituency and mandal. To drive implementation, dedicated institutional mechanisms, district vision action plan units and constituency vision action plan units have been established. A robust KPI-based monitoring system tracks performance across departments, districts, constituencies and mandals, measuring progress in economic growth, SDGs and governance outcomes. To further strengthen this framework, a dedicated GSDP AI task force is building advanced economic intelligence systems, enabling real-time understanding of the economy and empowering faster data-driven decision-making.
KPIs future లో గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఒకటే చేస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో మనం చేస్తున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఓన్లీ స్టేట్ ఇన్ ది కంట్రీ. ఇప్పుడు రాబోయే రోజుల్లో ప్రాసెస్ అంతా మంత్లీ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయాలని, దానికోసం ఇప్పుడు కీ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇండికేటర్స్ కూడా ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఎవరేం చేశారో ఇట్ విల్ బి ఆన్ రికార్డ్. అనలిటిక్స్ తీసుకోవడం విత్ నో టైం. ఏ అధికారి ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎక్కడ పని చేశాడో ఒక్కసారి తీసుకుంటే ఒక క్లిక్ కొట్టి ఆటోమేటిక్ వచ్చే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ది సిస్టమ్స్ వి ఆర్ బిల్డింగ్ నౌ.
Together, these initiatives are creating a governance model that is data-driven, accountable, and outcome-focused. But transforming vision into measurable outcomes requires more than systems. It requires empowered people. Recognizing this, Andhra Pradesh has launched a comprehensive statewide capacity building program, a first of its kind initiative designed to equip officials with the knowledge, tools, and analytical capabilities required for economic governance. This program is not just about training. It is about enabling every official to understand the economy, interpret data, and take informed decisions that directly contribute to growth. It spans the entire governance ecosystem. 980 district-level officials, 6,125 constituency-level officials, 2,750 master trainers. From Srikakulam to Sri Satya Sai, this initiative, including structured workshops like this, is building a new generation of data-driven administrators. Officials are being equipped to understand GSDP, sectoral performance, high-frequency indicators, and real-time economic signals, shifting governance from routine administration to outcome-driven leadership. This marks a fundamental transformation. From assumptions to evidence, from intuition to intelligence, from activities to measurable impact. Every official becomes a growth catalyst. Every district becomes an engine of development. Every intervention becomes measurable. Across Andhra Pradesh, this movement is transforming how decisions are made and how growth is delivered.
The training programs have been organized by the planning department in the district of Kakinada. As part of the training program, the training was imparted to the master trainers, the constituency level officials, the district level officials, and also to all the key stakeholders across different sectors. And I'd like to thank the planning department for planning this training and then imparting this training at all levels. Thank you.
Through this initiative, Andhra Pradesh is building an administration that is future-ready, powered by economic intelligence, and driven by accountability at every level. From data to decisions, from decisions to development, from development to prosperity. Swarnandhra at 2047, happy in its people, healthy in its progress, wealthy in its future.
It is now my proud privilege to invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, to deliver the leadership address on Swarnandhra 2047 vision and call to action for measuring and translating growth to Swarnandhra outcomes. Swarnandhra Shilpi, ఒక రాయి మంచి శిల్పి చేతిలో పడితే దేవతా రూపం తీసుకొని పూజలు అందుకున్నట్టు మన స్వర్ణాంధ్రని తీర్చిదిద్దే విజనరీ లీడర్ శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడబోతున్నారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
First of all, I wanted to extend warm welcome for extraordinary gathering here today. Especially so many experts, starting with I welcome Professor K.V. Raju, Member Niti Ayog, and Dr. Balasubramanyam, Member Niti Ayog. I also extend my welcome to Ananta Nageswaran, Chief Economic Advisor, Government of India, and also Dr. Subhash Garg, Secretary, Minister of Statistics and Program Implementation, and also especially very important Mahendra Dev Professor, Chairman Economic Advisory to the Prime Minister. This is the gathering, if you see all of them, total eminent personalities to frame the policy, to guide the governments. You are all here. And also Rajiv from Pahle India is also here. This is where it is very nearer to me, to my heart also. Not now, for the last 3 decades. First time I became CM in 1995. I have seen the systems, how they are functioning. We started economic reforms in 1991. China started economic reforms in 1978, only 13 years ahead of us. Then I prepared first vision in this country by engaging McKinsey, world best consultant at that time. Everybody asked him, what you are doing? Some people criticized me. I prepared Vision 2020. 2020, there is a meaning also perfect vision. Then everybody told me, it is not 2020, it is only Vision 420. I faced that criticism also. But at one stage, at that time he was only a scientist. After retirement, Abdul Kalam came to me, he asked me how we prepared. I want to prepare vision document for the nation. Then I called him. We had a lunch meeting. We explained all the details. Up to that time, if you see, technology is not matured. I started IT. Nobody imagined why I am talking about IT. Then I started IT, first time, internet revolution has come, world has become a global village. Before that, what America is doing, we don't know. After 3 days, 4 days, we used to know in papers, late news. That is where I networked with Bill Gates. I asked his appointment. Then he told me, I don't have any work with politicians. First of all, that is the impression about politician. Politician does not know anything. Why should we waste our time? We are business people. Then I told him, I am having something to share with you. Give me 10 minutes. With great difficulty, he told me, you come, join in cocktail party. Today, at least, if you join cocktail party, we are having some credibility. Nobody will believe. At that time, if you join immediately, we will be branded as party in that angle. So I told him, then with great difficulty, he gave me 15 minutes. Always, we are also very strong persons among us. At that time, one of my secretary, very strong secretary. What all I say, he will put it on presentations, everything. Then we prepared one of the best presentation. Then I gave around 14 to 15 slides, not more than that. Always, I believe, 12 to 15, maximum around 15. I gave my vision. After seeing my vision, he told me, I entirely agree with you. What can I do for you? I don't have any work with you. If at all you are willing, you cannot ignore India. India is very strong in 2 aspects. One is we are strong in mathematics. Zero innovated by Indian. Second one, British, they took even my Kohinoor diamond, but they left English to us. These are all deadly combinations for IT. He entirely agreed with me. You are 100% right. We will work together. Then I asked him, if you are having any flexibility, you start your Microsoft development center in Hyderabad. He told me, we are in only Seattle. I don't have any plans as on now. Let us work. I didn't leave at that stage. Then I went to Seattle. I met him in Davos. Finally, he came to Hyderabad. He started his development center. In development centers, Nadella Satya, employee of that development center, has become president of that company. That is the initiative our Indians are having. Earlier, I am only the person to go to Davos. Continuously, I used to visit all these things. This is only history. Technology, here also, all of us has to understand. In the beginning, our Indian politicians or bureaucracy didn't understand technology, underestimated. We had at that time VSNL, BSNL monopoly, public sector. Great statesman, Vajpayee ji. I forced him. I had a good political clout also at that time, 35 MPs. That also helped me. He also made it very clear. Then we paid liberally for all shareholders dividend. Then we have gone for reforms. Even my opposition at the time, they used to attack me only one thing. We are all asking pump set. You are talking cell phone. How can you justify? Then I used to tell them, we need cell phone, we need pump set, I am working for both. Today you are watching AI, data centers, quantum. We are in different league. That first mover advantage for India. Today I can say very proudly, we missed agriculture revolution. We missed industrial revolution. We are able to encash service sector revolution because of information technology and supporting other economic activities. Now, all of us are here. I had a bitter experience about GSDP. Around 2014, my officers are unable to understand what is GSDP, even including my planning secretary at that time. Then I used to sit with experts and those who are calculating in Delhi. Only Delhi planning used to do. Even state governments may adopt or may not adopt. Sometimes we are not in a position to discuss. First time I started discussing GSDP, preparing all sectors, quarterly collectors conference and head of the departments I used to discuss. With that discussion, if you see, we are able to grow 13.5% GSDP CAGR. And also, at that time, ease of doing business, total computerization, then going on reviewing dashboard. For 5 years, first year we are number 2 after Gujarat. After that, always we are number 1 in ease of doing business. Of course, today we have changed the gear. I am talking about speed of doing business. Always innovation has to come. Otherwise, you will be stalemate. In this, I am very happy I have heard about your views. Data. Future is only data-driven governance or data-driven decision-making. Data is wealth, according to me. You are having proper data. You will arrive a real solution for execution, for monitoring, for corrective measures. Always I used to say, there is no proper data. If you feed computer garbage, garbage will come. If you feed proper data, nothing like that on health or education or anything for that matter, agriculture, everything. It is a big game changer. Now for the last 2 years, my planning department is doing exercise. We are going slowly, earlier yearly, then we made it an exercise quarterly. Now every quarter we are having a collectors conference. Now I want to go monthly. That is where our vision document, if you see, 10 principles. Now by hearing with you and also Raju Kumar, Pile India, he told me 11 is very auspicious figure. And also why can't you include private investment in this? I will be very happy. Even I heard some of your discussion. Immediately we will make it 11 principles from now onwards. We will start our homework. Always investment is very important. Now models have come. One is PPP, viability gap funding, and so many models. So with all these things, I wanted to request all of you, we are in an inspiring time. I am using this word very clearly. Technology is matured. And also knowledge is available. And also if you see here in our government, Aadhaar is a game changer for India. No other country is having Aadhaar. So Aadhaar, nobody can duplicate. Now any passports, immigration, everything, even our welfare, without any fraud, we can distribute all these things. There is a debate among all of us. Different countries have adopted differently. Main reason is confidentiality of personal data. We are not in a position to differentiate confidentiality of personal data, even today, according to me. Now, GST, it is online for every citizen. We can identify income tax, it is online. Even my property tax, it is online. Only issue is synchronization of data is not available, that's all. Now I am talking about health. One best project, Sanjeevani project. This Sanjeevani project, every individual health record, I can put it on digital. Keep confidentiality. Whenever you are interested to know the final conclusions, some more things, mass data, names, all these things, go for analytics. In Andhra Pradesh, around 75 lakhs, around 8 million are critical patients. Different problems. Having all these things, once in 3 months, I wanted to go for total clinical tests. I will know the position of each person health. Then on the basis of that, I can go further. Preventive, real-time monitoring, and curative at cost-effective solutions. I wanted to integrate yoga, meditation, pranayama. Sometimes if you see, always mind is the biggest problem for anybody. Not now, from the beginning I am quoting secret book. What is secret book? You wanted to achieve a vision, it will register people like you. I will approach, or otherwise you will search for stakeholders. We are all common in mind. We will gather together some point. Some people wanted to commit crime. They will search for criminals. They will gather together to get it done. Some people wanted to have evening party. Those who are all there, they will join there. This is life I have seen very clearly. There is nothing secret in it. Now PM, Honorable PM, he wanted to do always something, innovation. So many innovations are coming. So what I want to tell all of you, you are all different walks of life, very eminent persons. Here we established data lake. In data lake, all historical data we have kept in warehousing, data center. Present data will come to data warehousing. Data lake it will come. In data lake, I am using AI. So that I want to go for different modules for application. Simultaneously, we got an idea aware. Outside data, I wanted to collect real time through satellite, through drones, IoTs, sensors, CCTV cameras, and also, if necessary, wearables for health devices. Then all data will come. Wind quality or air quality, wind direction, even sometimes surface water, water bodies, what is the water available, groundwater, even prediction of monsoon. So many things, what all knowledge is available, we are putting there, around 40 parameters. Data will come, wind quality or air quality, wind direction, even sometimes surface water, water bodies, what is the water available, groundwater, even prediction of monsoon. So many things, what all knowledge is available, we are putting there, around 40 parameters. Real-time data is flowing, all my files, everything, funds, everything we are earmarking. By integrating all these things, I want to communicate to the last mile for action. That is another thing I am doing. That is Manamitra, WhatsApp governance. Around 1100 services we are providing real time, online. Even somebody will say by phone, you will ask voice. I will convert voice into text, attend to it and send back to him. All problems, this is where PGRS, public grievances, how to address, which department is having more problems, what is the root cause, correct from the grassroots, everything we are doing. So here, all welfare programs, we are getting information, we are monitoring very clearly, every family, how much welfare we are giving, we can monitor now. Government of India, what they are giving, what I am giving, how many family members, everything. Finally, I have gone for P4 also. As on today, P3, public-private partnership. All our wealth has been created through public-private partnership. Either road, or power project, or airport, or railway station, or more and more people are becoming billionaires. Relatively, poor and rich is dividing sharply. That is not good for the society. There will be heart burning. What type of society you wanted to create? Some people are not. Yesterday, I went to one home. Two sisters. SC. When I went to that family, his sister, Tulasamma by name, She was physically handicapped and dumb. She cannot talk, she cannot converse, everything. Then another woman, Pushpamma, she is looking after her. Her husband died 15-20 years back. She had 3 children. 3 children, being a labor, she has to look after. And she has to look after that sister who is totally unfunctional. She cannot converse with outsiders also. Then we used to give earlier, slowly, one by one, 3,000 rupees pension. I have increased that pension to 4,000 for widow pension she is getting. Another sister, earlier they used to give only 3,000, I made it 15,000. She is bedridden, some attendant is required for her, all these things. With that money, she was able to do better. Meanwhile, I created an organization, DACRA. That organization is helping all DACRA women for self-help or self-financing. They financed to her, she purchased 2 buffaloes. She is selling that milk. With that milk, she had a tea stall. And then she is earning some money. She graduated her son. That fellow got some job. He is earning 16,000 rupees. She sent her daughter to school. First she sent her, because no money, orphanage. There she educated. Then finally 1 buffalo she sold, 40,000 rupees. By spending that money, she educated her daughter as a nurse. She got employment, now nurse employment. You see the human story. All of you, as told very clearly, by seeing everything is very simple. There is a family, there are families, there are a number. We are all calculating 1 crore 60 lakh families, 5 crore population. Inside, if you go beyond figures, you will know what is truth, where to attempt, where to bring public policies. This is where I am thinking differently. Now, another thing, P4 is meant for this. Now I started, it is only a beginning. It's an humble way. As on today, around 12 lakh families were adopted by 1 lakh Margadarsis. I made this name also, MBK 1020. MBK means Margadarsi Bangaru Kutumbam. 10 top layer, 20 bottom. Top layer is Margadarsi, bottom layer is Bangar Kutumam, golden family. You adopt, not one day, not charity. It is your social responsibility. We are all here in a hotel discussing all these things. Where we have studied? Who spent for all of us? It is only taxpayers' money. I studied in government school. Whose money? Taxpayers' money. Most of us, but we got an opportunity. Only few people got an opportunity. Only 1%, 2%, 5% like that. Remaining people are having same problem. Those who born with me, they are in the village itself, they are having ordinary living standards or below living standards. So this is where I am saying always, I used to say one more thing. Up to 1991, all experts are here. I am also economic student. I didn't do big research, that's a different issue. I am also economic student, MA post-graduation. That too, humble university from Venkateswara University. Not a Oxford or big universities. But I studied from the beginning society. What I wanted to tell you here, is it not our responsibility to build a society and sustainable living standards for everybody? We got an opportunity, we are thinking, we are happy. Is it not our social responsibility to handhold? Here I wanted to make it very clear, all of you. Wealth is not coming automatically. You have to plan, you have to create wealth. Before 1991, India is blamed everywhere. I used to go to some other countries at that time. We are all blamed Hindu growth rate. What is Hindu growth rate? Only 1.5%, 2%. I had a bitter experiences with all top heads of the nations. They used to argue with me, India, you cannot come up. You won't develop. You don't do that culture. As an insult, I used to argue with them, you are thinking India is not going to come. One day I am telling you, so much of argument I have done. Directly after 95, Singapore PM and me are traveling in Hyderabad. I have shown everything. Always I want to convince people. That is my habit, with optimism. Then going on talking, he told me, Mr. Naidu, you are so confident. You are too optimistic. Then I told him, I am not too optimistic. I am realist. You are thinking India cannot grow. I am assuring you, I am telling you, another 10 years, we are be different. We will grow. You are going to watch me. This is my bet. Then he told me, no, we should not fight. Agree in disagreement. We'll move forward. Okay. After 10 years, I went to Singapore. He was ex-PM. I met him. Then he told me, on that day, I remember today also, we had a bitter exchanges. I realized India is moving very fast. He told me on that day also, I am not against India. We wanted to see India should grow. In this region, India, if both India, all countries will grow, then small countries like us will have better safety and security. That was his argument. So what I wanted to impress upon you, we have to create a society. Everybody should have better living standards in this country. That is where MBK I am asking. Continuous process of hand-holding top people and bottom. Someday, Bangaru Kutumbam will become Margadarsi. Margadarsi will become Bangaru Kutumbam. Various seasons. We are all talking. I have seen Jamindars. In childhood, I have seen big brands. Today, that brands are not there. All big brands vanish. New brands have come. Only some brands are still relevant. So with all these things, I want to ask all experts here. All other things, I need not explain what is agriculture, what is industry, what is service sector, how it is going to transform. It is a matter of time. We have set in 11 principles now, one more I have added. Then we have set in target 2047, that is 309 lakh crores. And also 3 crore, GSDP 3 crores 9 lakhs, 55 lakhs per capita income. And also other parameters, all economic parameters we have given very clearly. Now data is available. We are able to KPI, we are able to decide. SOP we are able to establish. You are stopping somewhere, Mandal. With great difficulty, some of your panel has suggested Panchayat. I wanted to go every family. Family in the individual again. I am saying individual security, family empowerment. Why I am saying individual security? Because of my old age pension, family members are treating elders very well because of that money. I am giving 4,000 rupees. It is costing 2,000 rupees for them food. Remaining 2,000 rupees, it is helping their family for other expenditure. That is where we brought. Otherwise, if we give that money to family head or somebody, they may not give food for them. They may not treat them properly. This is where every family member, individual should be treated very well. With that money, again, empowerment. Nowadays, another problem, social problems we are facing. In olden days, big families, joint families, even children are looked after by elders. Now micro families. Slowly micro families are averse for more children. Now they are both wife and husband are employed, double income, no kids, let us enjoy. That is another problem. So many countries are facing aging problem. If we cannot address population management, one day India is going to face same problem. Already South India we are facing. Even my population as on today 1.6 fertility rate. And also replacement level is 2.1. Now we started this exercise also. So this is where macro joint families I want to promote big way. And ultimately, how to balance all these things. As on today of post-mortem, you are all reviewing GDP only for the sake of review. We are not planning GDP. We are not investing on the basis of wealth creation. Now we have to, 10 years back, at least now it is better demand driven or need based we are going. Earlier recommendation based. I have seen that days also. First time I became MLA, we had 3 privileges. One privilege for MLA, to recommend gas connection. Second privilege for MLA, to recommend telephone connection, that to non-functional. It won't work. But we had a privilege, 3 phones. Only BSNL is the owner of that time, at that time. Then they used to give me 1 jeep. That too, military jeep. They will give me old jeep.